Socialism is the best economic system for the coming millennium as long as it has veritas, as long as it has veracity, as long as the accounting is accurate, as long as the banking has bank examiners and auditors to examine the status of the banks, that they keep honesty, and also that the government does not issue false statistics. The countries of Spain, Portugal, Greece, Ireland, all can get out of this economic mess and still become a socialist paradise if they are honest, if they have an educated population. And that is the point I'm trying to get to. I looked for an iconic picture of children on top of a meteorite, and I couldn't find it. It was an iconic picture from probably the 1930s. It was in almost all the science books. It showed 3 or 4 children on top of a meteorite that had fallen to Earth. And naturally, I can't find it. I don't know where it is. And that is extremely strange that such an iconic picture should disappear. I have no idea where it went. There is a substitute picture right there. This is not the one. This is not the one that was the iconic picture in all the textbooks during the 1940s and 1950s. There was another picture with 4 children. The reason I'm bringing this up is all these countries that are having an economic mess, like Portugal, Spain, Ireland, and Greece, they can get out of this mess by siding with the countries that go for space exploration. They can send students. They can send astronauts and cosmonauts. They can send their scientists to coordinate missions with Russia. Or if they don't like Russia, China. And if they don't like China, they can go to Japan. And if they don't like Japan, they can go to France. They can go to any of those countries, including the United States, Gottes Willis, Allah Akbar. They can go to any of those countries and send their students, their scientists, because space is the way to go. And there's also another way to go. If they don't want to get into space because of either social or religious issues, they can go and study psychology and psychiatry. That's an open field, and it has great economic implications. I'm quite serious about this. Now let me move the camera without dropping it. And I admit I'm a klutz. So, and I pardon for the shakiness of this, but I have some books I want to show you. Okay. I have some books I want to show you, but first, see, I tripped over the tripod. I told you I'm a klutz. Okay. But just because I'm a klutz doesn't mean that I'm totally ignorant. You all know this film, The Matrix. So I'm not going to go into any detail on that subject. But it has a point. And the point is, this I got from the intra-library loan system, right? It's a whole pile of books that I had very hard time getting from the intra-library loan system about the church committee and also MK Ultra, the project that the United States government used LSD and experimenting on their own citizens, their own population. All right? And these books, I haven't read them all in detail because the print is so fine, it would take me a year possibly to read all the footnotes and cross-check and examine all the information from the intra-library loan system. You too can get these books. about Project MK Ultra and the Church Committee and the investigations that they did. Look at how thick this book is. For goodness sake. That would take me almost 6 months to read that. It's fine, detailed print with a lot of footnotes. Okay? There's a lot of footnotes in that. And that's not the only book. Here's another one. And here's another one. All right? I got these, like I said, from the interlibrary loan system. They're very difficult to get because there's only a few copies left. But they're very important because the United States government and some other foreign countries did work with LSD. And where I'm going with this is this book on spiritual growth with entheogens, right? And especially this chapter here, New Psychotherapy, MDMA and the Shadow, by Anne Shulgin, right? Anne Shulgin. And her husband have studied entheogens. And any country, Spain, Portugal, Ireland, Greece, certainly can afford to send their psychiatrist and their psychologist to study entheogens anywhere in the world. They can get in contact with people who study entheogens and the new psychotherapy. And why this is so important, because apparently creativity comes out of the subconscious mind. All right? And science, some new discoveries, new inventions that will stimulate the economy of Greece, Portugal, Spain, and Ireland. And I'm serious about this. This is no joke. Instead